Hello friends, in today's video we are going to talk about one of the most difficult and expensive decisions that we all take in our life at some point in time. One of the most basic human need is shelter, and most of us save money or repay loan for most of our life for our dream house. We stay confused and keep researching when is the right opportunity to buy a house. In today's video, we are going to discuss in details factors that could be considered while buying a house, or should we continue to stay on rent. Let's start with few benefits of staying on rent. We could move into new house whenever we want. We could change colony, locality or city as our job or needs demand. There is no hassle of putting tremendous time or effort to repair if need be. On other hand, buying house has many advantages like we could build an asset of ourselves, we could organize our house well and our future decision. Most of us are emotionally attached to our house and do not like to change it often. Alright, let's discuss how much does it cost to rent a 2-bedroom and a bath on an average in California, USA and any major city in India. In USA, California, to rent a 2-bed and 1 bath today, it would cost anywhere between $2,200 to $2,600. On an average, we experience increase in rent by 4% every 3 years. With this assumption, it would cost around $1 million for 30 years. At the same time, to rent 2-bedroom, 1 bath in any major Indian city, it would cost anywhere between $25,000 to $35,000 including basic maintenance. In India, rent incremented are expected to go up by 8 to 10% every 3 years considering market correction and various other factors. With this hypothesis, we might end up paying around 1 crore 40 lakh for 30 years. Wow, that sounds an expensive affair. So now let's analyze how much does it cost to own a house in California. In a good locality, it would cost anywhere around $1.2 million, and in India it would cost you around 60 lakhs. That's not it. There are other recurring costs that we need to pay on a monthly and yearly basis like loan interest payment, property tax, repair cost and maintenance charges. Considering we make 20% down payment, loan interest are on an average stay at 2.5% in USA and 5% in India. We would end up paying on an average monthly recurring cost of $1,940 to $2,200 per month in USA and $7,000 to $10,000 in India. With these assumptions, we could end up paying $792K in USA and 36 lakhs in India over 30 years and ever price of the house. We have commonly heard people explaining rent is never a good option. At the end of the day, we have zero asset in our hand and entire money is gone. On the other hand, property prices appreciates and we get house at the end of the loan tenure. Let us study the math behind it. As we have seen, renting a 2-bed, 1 bath would cost around $1 million in California, whereas 1 crore 40 lakhs in India and we make no asset. Also, we have seen owning a house costs $1.2 million plus $0.8 million as recurring cost in California and 60 lakh plus 36 lakhs as recurring cost in India. Based on the past trend and increasing demand in houses, let's assume price of owned house multiplies 3 times. So at the end of 30 years, we will have a house worth $3.6 million and we would have paid $1.2 million as principal amount and $0.8 million as a recurring cost. Net, we would have $1.6 million profit. Similarly, in India, we will have a house worth 1 crore 80 lakhs. We would have paid principal and recurring cost would have been paid, and we could anticipate a net profit of 84 lakhs. Sounds brilliant. Buy any house as we have nothing to lose. Let's look at this from any investor perspective. Instead of buying a house, we invest same amount in a safe bank deposit or bond. How much we could make? After taking out amount for paying monthly rent at an average interest rate of 2.5% in USA and 4% in India for next 30 years, amount will grow up to $2.8 million in USA and 2.85 crore in India. So net, there is possibility of making $1.8 million profit in USA and 1.45 crore in India. Both the amount are higher than profit that is expected by owning the house. There are many softer aspects which need to be considered, which cannot be translated into a tangible amount but carries a very prime role in renting or buying a house. One of them are emotional attachment with a house where we spend a lot of time and many lifetime events takes place. Investor perspective could be more relevant if someone is looking to buy second or third house for investment purpose. It becomes very essential to evaluate all the aspects, and their parameter might change based on time, location, environmental factor. So to finally conclude, I would recommend you to consider these 6 points while deciding to buy or invest your hard-earned money in alternative available option. Expected value of property after loan repayment, expected return on fixed deposit or loan interest rate, expected recurring cost per annum on house, location change possibility, other surrounding factors that could impact price and living, how emotional you are with your house and people surrounding you. Hope you find this video informative and useful. If you have any comment or feedback, please drop your comment in section below. You might consider subscribing to our channel, where we are working hard by collecting and presenting our lifetime experiences in an interesting way. Thank you for watching the video. Stay safe and blessed.